Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we will be covering insurance here in Dominican Republic. I will give you a breakdown or example of health insurance, car insurance, and life insurance. And that is based on the company that we have our insurance with, which is Universal. So let's get started. So basically the information that we are gonna be using today is the information that we have from our own insurance. And like I mentioned before, the company that we are using as at the moment is Universal. And the package that we have is Absolute. And Absolute is the second best package that I have. The best package that I have for health insurance is exclusive. And the reason I'm doing this video today is because a lot of people, when I make videos, ask a question or make a comment asking information about health insurance and how we work here. So that is what we decided to make this video today. And like I mentioned before, we're gonna be using the company that we have for our own insurance, which is Universal. With them, we have car insurance and health insurance. And the plan that we're gonna be discussing today is exclusive. Even though we don't have that plan, the plan that we have is Absolute, which is the second best. But I wanna give you the information of the best plan that they have, because I know that sometimes people that move over here probably have a health condition that you probably need to go more often to the hospital and need more better coverage than what we do. We pretty much, I would say, thank God that we are very healthy. If we don't have any health condition, so we don't go to the hospital or go do things very often. You probably use it as of right now for regular checkup. And we don't say that that can probably change in the future, because as you get older, of course, you're gonna need more and more to go and do checkups. So probably will change it sometime. But right now we have the Absolute, and with that we have been working very fine. So, but the information, like I say, I wanna give you the exclusive just for those people that need to go to the doctor more often. And remember, the example that we are using is an example of a plan for 3 family members, and that's the information that we got after I request information for our family, which we are 3. So we are using this information as an example. And the exclusive plan cover 1.5 million pesos, which is around $26,000 for the entire year. And I know that you're asking, what does that mean for the entire year? So that means that you have 1.5 million pesos, $26,000 for each member of your family. If they need to use it for doctor's appointment, medication, if they need to be hospitalized, anything that had to be with insurance and medication and hospital, you have, each family member have 1.5 million pesos, $26,000 to use. But that doesn't include copay. And you know, because depending on what doctor you're using, they have different prices. So sometimes you will have to pay copay, sometimes you don't have to pay copay. So that is not going to be included in that amount that you have. The same plan cover for enfermedades catastróficas, which is the severe sickness, is covered 500,000 pesos, 500,000 pesos, which is around $8,700 per year. And it's the same thing. It just cover for whatever, if you have this kind of sickness, it cover you until that amount for each family member. So you know, if you use one in your plan, that how much is gonna be covered you use for yourself. But if you have multiple family members, the amount that they put on the plan is gonna be for each family member. So of course, this plan covers a lot of different things that they are well allowed to say it all in camera, but I might give you a few examples that I know that are the most important thing. That way you can have an idea like how much it will cover you in this plan. Outpatients emergencies, 100%. Laboratories, 100%. X-rays, 100%. Private rooms, 100%. Intensive care, 100%. Birth, when you're having a baby, of course, 100%, or until 400,000 pesos. And also it comes with a life insurance that cover 200,000 pesos, which is around 3,400 US. And this is also an example that this plan coverage. Of course, there is a lot more things that they coverage, or information I will say, but that you will see when they send you this information with the plan, because you know, all this, it can change based on the plan that you get, and also the company. So I'm just giving you some example of this plan and this company and what they cover. And of course, this plan also covers dental and vision and other coverage that are into their plan. So now I'm explaining a little bit how the process works. That way you can have an idea in case that you have any of this type of situation that you know what you need to do. So based on my experience that I have using insurance here in Dominican Republic, let me tell you a little bit how this is work. Of course, I think in every place they have a network of doctors that they use, and most of the time when you use your insurance with the network that they work, it's gonna cover you more, or it's gonna be covering 100% and so on. But if you go outside of the network, what they do is that you sometimes take the insurance. Some hospital or some private doctors take the insurance, but some others don't take insurance. So what they do is, if you need to submit it to your insurance, they will do like a receipt. That way you can submit it to your health insurance, and they will reimburse you. And the amount of money that they're gonna reimburse to you is gonna depend on how much they have in the price list when you go out of network a doctor. So when I called them and asked how does that work, they say that they have a price, that they have a list of price for whatever service that you can get. Let's say that you are not gonna use their dentist in the network. So let's say that you're just gonna do a teeth cleaning. So they have a price. Let's say they pay for that kind of service, they pay $100. So if you go to a doctor that charges more than $100, they go by that list and they cover you either 85% or 100%, depending on the plan that you get. So when you submit that bill and the information to the insurance, they reimburse you that money to your bank account that you give them. And that works for anything. For any service that you can get with different doctors, it works the same way. If you don't go to the network of doctors that they have, if you use somebody outside of the network, it works the same way. That you typically ask them to give you a receipt. That way you can submit it to your insurance, it gets reimbursed. But the amount is gonna change depending on the doctor and depending on what kind of service you receive. So how much you will pay in getting a plan like this? Again, this is an exclusive plan of Universal. This is the best plan that they have, and they have different plan of payment, which is every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, or every year. And basically I'm gonna give you just the example of price for every month, because when you go like from 1 month to the 3 months, is almost the same, just doubling the price. When you see a little significant difference is when you go like, instead of paying every month, you pay every year. But if you're gonna pay short period of time, it's probably gonna be the same. So for a family member of 3, you will be paying around 23,000 pesos, which is around $408. If that is monthly payment. So that gives you an example, give you an idea that if you're gonna do it every month or every 6 months, you know pretty much how much you will be paying. And again, this is the best plan that they have, which is exclusive plan. So now let's move on to car insurance, which we have also car insurance with Universal. And again, this information is gonna be based on our car, which is, is our Veloster 2015. And the information is gonna be based on that type of car. And I know that a lot of you understand the coverage will be depending on the car, model, a year that you have. And the one that we have right now, we have liability coverage on that car, and you will be paying every month around, every year around, we used to pay last year 7,400 pesos. But right now in this year, you will be paying for the same car about 8,500 pesos. And that went up, yes, just a tiny bit, but it also went up. So insurance here go up every year. So that 8,500 pesos is around 150 US, if that is for the entire year. And if you decide to do full coverage, because you also can do full coverage in your car, you will be paying around 43,000 pesos, which is around 754 US. And that is full coverage, and there is a payment for the entire year for your insurance. And again, this is car insurance through Universal. So now we're gonna talk about life insurance. We do not have life insurance right now covering with Universal or anybody, but that was also another information that we wanted to get, because at some point we also want to get this type of insurance. And the information that I'm gonna give it to you now is life insurance. And of course, when I requested the information, I requested for different, like covering different amount. I got a quote covering 50,000 US, one that it covered 100,000 US, and the other one 150 US for both for my husband and I. And when I received the information, they sent it to me in US. And you know what? That is very interesting, because I never call and ask if they don't have it in pesos. I don't know if they do, but they sent to me the information in dollars. And they probably just have that information, because when I asked for the car insurance, it was in pesos, and the health insurance also was in pesos, but the life insurance was the only one that they sent to me in US. Probably that's how they have it, but I'm not sure. That's something that you will need to ask to see if they do it in pesos. Of course, the prices that we got is vary for my husband and I, because of the age. And also, I think when they have me a few questions, you know, when you're gonna do life insurance, they ask you a few questions like about if you are sick or what you suffer, if you smoke and things like that. I think that I say yes to my husband, because to me it was a normal question when you see if he smoke. I said yes, he smokes cigars sometimes, but anyway, they put in the quote that a male that smoke, which I don't consider that smoking, because that is not something that they do. The normal thing is he do that for, I guess, for social life. When he work a lot, he say it's time for me to form me a cigar. But that is no somebody that smoke. To me, it's not. But anyways, for the 150 US, me having the age that I have, being a female that doesn't smoke, I will be paying around 420 US for the entire year. And my husband, based on his age and they put that he smoked, will pay 1,407 US, and that is for the entire year. So yeah, it changed a lot. To me, it was shocking, because the price is very a lot. Me, it's just like 420, and he's almost 3 times how much I will be paying for my policy of insurance. And the life insurance, they have a minimum age, which is 18 years old, and the maximum that you can cover somebody is 70 years old. So guys, again, this is example of health insurance, life insurance, and car insurance. And I mentioned again, this is information based on our family members and our own information that we got insurance with this company, which is Universal. I gave you the base plan that they have on health insurance, and a family base of 3. I give you car insurance, and I give you a liability, how much you will be paying, and also if you want to be covering full coverage for a kind of car, type of car that we have covered with them. So that can give you an idea of what you can do. Now, if you need particular specific information about your own family members, that's something probably you need to contact directly any of the insurance companies that we have in Dominican Republic. Yeah, like Humana and Mafre, they have all this type of coverage for insurance that you can check them out if you are looking for insurance. And again, all those numbers gonna change based on the family members that you have and the age and all that. This is not gonna be the same for everybody, just because I know people gonna ask me, oh no, I have this and that, yeah, I don't pay that. It's because probably your health conditions and the age change. So all that's gonna change based on that information. Guys, this is all what I have right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.